Hey guys, what is up? This is BattleVet or David from thisgameownsCF, and today I'm going to be talking about the June 4th patch for AVA. Now, the first thing we notice when we boot up the game is that there is a new banner. I always appreciate a new banner because it's just something different. This one looks pretty good in my opinion. If you guys notice, I'm 99% to Major 3rd. Unfortunately, I do not believe I'll be able to reach it before I go to Disney. I mean, I could pretty easily, but I don't think I will be. So anyways, let's get into what's new. The obvious thing is that we have a new Mega Capsule. This is the 5th season of it, or the Kaiman, Golden Kaiman Mega Capsule season. Okay, so I'm gonna go through each gun, and I'm gonna show some images and some renders as well. So, the first gun would be the OA-93 Sharks. The second gun is the AKS-74U Eros. The third gun is the FAMAS MK3 Freja, sounds Portuguese. Next one is the RX-4 Aphrodite. Then we have the PGM-338 Argos. Then there's the KAC PDW Guardian, the Striker 12 Pearl, the Scar L Gladiator, the MP7A1 Altan, which is making a return from Mega Capsule Season 1, the Bastet, the MK18 DBDU, the K1A1 Venus. Next one's the M14 DMR Hellfire. Then there's the M40A5 Pothos. Then there's the Mosin Nagant Or Nuevo. That's how I think it's pronounced. Then there's the Jackpot, the G36 Kaiman. Now this gun can be modified into the G36K A1 Gustav for 5 red tickets. And as I understand, you can consistently switch backwards and forwards between the two, but you must pay 5 red tickets every time. The next weapon is the M16A4 Desert Shadow, or D-Shadow, which is also making, I believe this one's making a return from the 2nd Mega Capsule season. The next gun is the M4A1 Bald Eagle. Then there's the HK417 Cookie. There's the Dotanuki sword. The collection bonus is the M29 Kaiman. If you spin the Mega Capsule twice, you'll get the Kukri Kaiman. If you spin it 3 times, you'll get the M67 Kaiman Grenade. I'm assuming this is going to be a skin, same as the Black Snake. And then if you spin the Mega Capsule 12 times, you'll get the MK3A2 Kaiman Grenade, which I also believe would be a skin. So, now we have a new game mode. UAVA has finally added the AVA Sports mode, and it's a lot of fun. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely look forward to doing so. So, if we go to the capsule shop, there are 2 new boxes added. The first one is a Sports Mosin, where you can win the Sports Mosin Nagant for 1, 3, 7, 15, or 30 days. M67 Sports Grenade for 1 day, 100 euros, or the Sports Bat Permanent. Now, for the Sports Beretta, it is the same thing, except obviously instead of the Mosin, it's the Beretta, and it's the same possible outcomes. Now, the Mosin costs 35 sports points, and the Beretta costs 25 sports points. Now, unfortunately, one thing that we'll notice, which is different from other versions with the AVA Sports mode, is that if we go into the shop, under Melee, we cannot find a way to just straight out buy the Sports Bat Permanent, in which case it was generally 1200 sports points. So now talking about the sports points for the sports mode, I've already talked about how you can get points in a previous video, and I'll put that link up right here if you want to go watch it. So if you have 4 to 16 players in a room, first place will get 20, second place will get 15, third 12, fourth will get 10, and anywhere from anyone else will get 8. If there's 11 to 13 people in the room, first place will get 15, second place will get 12, third place will get 10, and anyone else will get 8. If the room is from 8 to 10 people, first place gets 12, second place gets 10, anyone else gets 7. For 6 to 7 players in the sports room, first place will get 10 and anyone else will get 6. And then finally, if there's anywhere less than that, so 2 to 5 people, everyone will be getting 4 points. You can't actually win it. Now this is obviously done to make sure people just aren't farming points together. So AVA Sports can be played with up to 16 other people, and the channel unfortunately is only open for 5 hours a day, which will be from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. CET, and from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. EDT for North America. Now, obviously there's a new currency that comes with this, which would be the sports coins, which I don't think it will display in the shop. No. So if we go to the rest of the shop, we have a few new weapons added. So for Pointmen, we now have a new Chris, and that's the Chris Vector, and they added a drum magazine onto it, but because these are 45 ACP bullets, they're very large. This drum can only pack 35 bullets. I think it'd be very interesting to see what it's like, and I do not know if anyone who had a previous Chris Super V, if it will become the Chris Vector. Nope, it will not. It's a completely different gun. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, there you see how they look a little bit different. There's a slightly more automatic fire kind of stock on the Chris Vector. Okay, the next new gun would be the CZ805 Bren A1. Now, the only previous time that we've seen this gun in our version of a game has been the snow camo for the highest tier in tiered spender. You could get a snow camo permanently. Now, another new gun is the AK-12, which I've heard is a ridiculously good gun, even better than the AK-200, and it looks sexy as hell. And the last new Euro shotgun that we've gotten is the FN PSR Ballista. Now this gun has 100 damage, and at first I used to mix this gun up with the DTA SRS, but they have their own differences. Again, with our sniper rifles, you can never tell what will be a one-hit kill, as the PGM 338 has 99 damage, and you could put a 15 damage Lapua barrel on it and it'll still be tanked. And yeah, so don't always go off stats. Now, if we look at the new ticket weapons, a new gun we have is the HK45 Tactical. It's pretty cool that we're getting this because AVA just got this 1 or 2 updates ago. We have a new rifle for blue tickets, and that's the XCR Kraken. Now, I already purchased this because, well, I wanted a Robinson, especially skinned one, because the gun is so much fun. I wonder if people will rage if it's a capsule version. And this one costs 240 blue tickets. The HK45 Tactical cost 100 blue tickets. And another new weapon we have is the M16 Vietnam version. This gun's pretty cool. I believe it is a 3-round burst, and it has only a 20 shot magazine, as I'm sure you could tell with the shortened mag. Pretty cool gun. Some of the other versions already have a weird camo version of it as well, which you could buy with more tickets. Okay, so there are a few new squished bugs, and one thing that's really awesome is that the blue skull is back. This is awesome because we've been asking for this for so long. Unfortunately, despite this being fixed, as well as the pumpkin grenade being put back into the inventory of people who lost it, unfortunately, we still don't have mods for a lot of weapons, such as the Chris Super V, the VSS, the FAL Hot Road. That's just to name a few. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.